See, we're here at Old Forester now. We're going to do a tour, see what we get special after this tour. What are we going to do now? Drink some more bourbon, she says. She wants to drink more bourbon. Like we haven't had enough bourbon already this trip. And I'm ready to find something special out there.
Nashville, we know 4 wine royalties. We're this together. Since here about 5 days. This might seem like newly perfect Nashville like a big one. It's like usually size bottle, very bubbly. That's a natural going on. It's also very sweet because all those sugars are still present. As the days go by, the yeast, which are microscopic organisms, they're eating the sugars, and the sugars go through the yeast digestive process, and it comes out as alcohol. After 5 days, we have this is that beer I was talking about. Hypothetically, you could safely scoop this up and drink it. Not that's a right. So, it's 20 when they will drain this out of the tank, that's where it will get sent to the copper still, where we use steam to make the alcohol. And whatever the rest of that book takes about a half hour to go through the drop to the right. Any questions about fermentation?
But it's not being pushed down by any kind of force.
That's not outsourced our barrels. Ever since 1945, we've all in-house. So a separate building from the Brown Forming Distillery, there's also the Brown Forming Cooperage. But here in Louisville, it's by the airport. They're cranking out thousands of barrels a day, big assembly line. And not just Old Forester, but all of our brands too. And each one of our barrels are made of 29 to 31 of these staves, all from the same kind of tree. So although oak is the that was a miss.
But that's why I like it up here, because you make a mistake, I can just fix it, and nobody knows. Now. And the reason we use cedar is it's a neutral flavor. It's not going to mess with our alcohol or change any of the flavors that you guys love so much.
Yeah, and speaking of the cedar chips, these are also used, like a few years into the aging process, and the master taster needs a drill. In a different store, it would be like a quarter wine and spirits, whatever you want to imply. They'll sit here, they'll sit to buy the barrel house and sample 3 different barrels, and we'll select one, and it's all bottled.
And natural protection against the leakage. Now the fill date, this is a little odd. I haven't gotten a really good answer on why they did it this way, honestly, but Average barrel strength is like 130 per. But yeah, it goes in those tanks directly into the bottling line. It was carefully inspected by a third-party government worker, and it was going to be safe to drink. So when you see bonded today, it just means they're going by those old school bonded rules that just really set the standard for bourbon regulation. So it had to be aged at least 4 years to be bonded to get that stamp. You could not blend from other distilleries, one master distiller. One of the rules to be bonded, though, is it had to be 100 proof. So bonded is always going to be a 100 proof. But it was actually the very first Consumer Protection Act in the whole United States. So a whole decade before food was even regulated, we were regulating whiskey. Priorities, right? Yeah. But the nose on the 1897 is a bit darker than the 1870. Remember, it's all the same mash bill, it's all in the batching process. This one's a bit more like denser mouthfeel. This one I find to be actually a little smoother personally than the 1870. That's just for me. Sometimes even the higher proofs can be smoother if they're from barrels a little lower in the warehouses. Yeah, definitely a fuller, kind of richer mouthfeel.